In a quiet little village nestled amidst rolling hills and fertile farmland, there lived a humble farmer named George. George was known far and wide for his hard work and honest nature. However, his farm struggled to yield enough to make ends meet, and he often worried about how to provide for his family. One sunny morning, while George was tending to his chores, he discovered something extraordinary in his chicken coop. Among his flock of ordinary hens was a special one, a radiant golden hen he named Goldie. To his astonishment, Goldie laid not ordinary eggs, but eggs made of pure gold. News of Goldie's remarkable ability quickly spread throughout the village. People came from far and wide to witness this miraculous hen. The eggs she laid were unlike anything anyone had ever seen, gleaming and heavy with the promise of wealth. George, a kind and generous soul, realized that Goldie was a gift from the heavens. He decided to use the golden eggs to bring prosperity to his village. He sold the golden eggs and used the proceeds to build a new school, improve the roads, and provide better health care for the villagers. The once struggling community flourished under his stewardship, and George was hailed as hero. However, not everyone in the village shared George's altruism. A greedy and envious man, Mr. Grimes, became consumed by jealousy. He could not bear to see George's village thriving while his own farm struggled. Mr. Grimes hatched a sinister plan to steal Goldie and claim her miraculous eggs for himself. One moonless night, Mr. Grimes crept into George's farm, determined to snatch Goldie away. He grabbed the sleeping hen and dashed for the woods, but Goldie's magical aura seemed to sense danger, and she clucked loudly, alerting George. George awoke just in time to see Mr. Grimm disappearing into the shadow with Goldie. Without a moment's hesitation, George chased after them, his heart pounding with fear for his beloved hen. As he ventured deeper into the tall forest, the woods seemed to close in around him, and the path became treacherous. George's determination to rescue Goldie drove him forward. He followed the faint sound of Goldie's clucking until they finally reached Mr. Grimes, who had become hopelessly lost. George's compassion and sense of justice prevailed, and intent of seeking revenge, he helped Mr. Grimes find his way home. Over time, Mr. Grimes experienced a profound change of heart. He saw the error of his ways and felt deep remorse for his jealousy and greed. He realized the true value of kindness, generosity, and community spirit as embodied by George and the village. Mr. Grimes returned Goldie to George, and together they made amends with the village. The people forgave him, and he too contributed to the betterment of the community. Goldie's golden egg continued to benefit the village, but how they also served as the reminder that true wealth came from the bond of friendship, compassion, and willingness to change for the better. In the end, George's village prospered not only because of the golden egg, but also because of the golden heart of its inhabitants. The story of Goldie and the hen became a cherished tale, passed down through generations, inspiring everyone to value kindness and generosity above all else.